How
Hello.
are you doing?
How you
Mr.
doing?
Dunn?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, so nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
And I'm not sure if I've met you before.
Mr. Johnson.
Nicole Thomsen with ADP. I'm so happy you can join us today, too.
Thank you.
So I must say, when I walked in today, I saw the renovations you made in the lobby. They
Nicole,
look...
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I have to take this call.
Not
I'll
a
be back in
problem.
few minutes. Johnson, if you could just figure out what's going on here, I'll be back in a few minutes, okay?
Absolutely. Would you like us to wait for you, or would you like me to continue?
No, please proceed without me. I'll be back in a few
Perfect.
minutes. Thank
Sounds good. Awesome. So as I was saying, I walked into your lobby today, saw the awesome renovations. The colors were great, but most importantly, Barb, your receptionist, she was the sweetest lady I've ever met. She had such a light to her, and that says a lot about the employees and who you hire, so you guys should be really proud of that.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So just to go over real quickly, is there anyone else who should be sitting in on this meeting? I know he had to take a phone call, but is there anybody else who should be here today?
Just the two of us.
Perfect.
I wasn't able to attend the previous meetings.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot going on. 3 other contracts with the Department of Defense. This
I heard about that.
ADP project seems like it's a lot to take on right now.
Definitely, and congratulations on that contract, because that's a huge accomplishment. So today I'd love to walk you through that, and although it might seem like a big time commitment right now, we will save you so much time in the long run. Our services are so efficient, and we really will be able to help you in the long run. So although it might seem like a big commitment now, we bring in specialists who set you up for about a week or two it might take. We will train all your employees, have them feeling completely comfortable, competent in the services, and we also have a 24/7 service desk too for help, which is awesome. I am your point of contact too, so let me give you this. If you have any questions or concerns, call me firsthand. I will pick up, and I'm happy to address all of those. So moving forward too, did that alleviate your concern with that?
Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So moving forward, I just want to set an agenda today. So I wanted to go over some notes from the last meeting that I had with Mr. Dunn. So I just want to basically go through your concerns that you had the previous meeting, and then step by step, I want to tell you how ADP can help you bridge some of those gaps. How does that sound to you?
Sounds great.
Awesome. So from our last meeting, the main concerns that Mr. Dunn had, and I'm sure you're aware of too, is avoiding those legal penalties, because I know you guys have been hit with them. So I wanted to talk more about how we can take on the legality of it for you, so you guys are off the hook and you have some peace of mind. Also, secondly, I know employee background checks are going to be a huge part of your process now with the Department of Defense. That's going to be a really big thing moving forward. And then lastly, cost. Because cost is always a concern. Hello.
Thank
Welcome
you
back.
for excusing me there. I had to
No,
take that
you're
call.
okay.
Yeah.
You came back at the perfect time because I'm just getting to the fun stuff.
Excellent. Thank you. How are we
Perfect.
doing, Johnson?
Great.
Great.
Happy in your previous meetings.
Absolutely. Yeah, just to run through with you, because I just want to make sure these are your top priorities right now. This is what I got out of our last meeting. So I saw that your guys' biggest concerns was those legal penalties, 1. 2, your employee background checks moving forward with the Department of Defense, which, congratulations, it's awesome.
Thank you.
And then lastly, cost, I know, is a concern for you too. So is that what you would agree is the biggest concerns you have today?
Yeah, I mean, those are certainly the biggest ones from the last meeting.
Right.
Certainly there's probably more things that we should think about with a decision this big. I mean, right now
Right.
it seems like it's probably going to be a lot of money, and it's probably going to be a lot of work, and I don't know if that's right for our organization, so.
Yes, and I'm here to address those issues. So like I was telling him too, we're in here for the long run. We're here to help you save money. So although there may be a cost up front, we are going to help you in the long run, save so much time, money, and then we will just be able to move forward together. And there's a startup time. I know anytime you adapt new technology, it's kind of a lull period. People are a little hesitant, but we promise we will put in specialists who come train your staff, and we will just pick you right up to pace. You'll just feel like you're ready to rock and roll all over again. So. And we have staff to support you 24/7 as well, and me. So I give him my business card. I gave you mine last time, I know.
Great.
So I'm your point of contact with any information you need. How does that sound?
That sounds good. I mean, it's not the first time we've heard that you'll be our point of contact, though, to be fair. In this business, we've had a lot of salespeople come through here and, tell us what we want to hear and tell us that they'll be our point of contact.
Yeah.
And the reality is, sometimes when they walk out the door, we don't ever see them again, so.
And I promise you, and I know you probably heard this too, but I promise you I will be here for you in the long term. I know time can only show that, so I'm so excited to partner with you for the long run, because I believe I'll really prove myself as a really great point of contact for you and a strategic business partner. So I want to see you guys succeed just as much as you do, so I can promise you that.
Okay.
Perfect. So based off our conversation for last time, I came up with a customized package for you guys that I think will best suit you in your needs. So that is our Run Complete HR 411 package. So not only is it HR and payroll services, but we also cover job descriptions, run background checks, and also take on full liability for everything, which I know was a very big concern last time as well. So we are ensuring that you can focus on your business and take it off of the administration tasks, which I know we talked about last time you don't like too much. So that would be a great thing. So I also just brought this with today just to remind you of all the different points that we contact. So we're not only HR, we're time and labor management. We manage cash, people, and risk management, which is a great thing, and that's all encompassing. It shows it here. So not only that, we're just giving you a peace of mind, basically, with our services. So we offer all these great things, but we leave you to focus on your business, which is the biggest part. So I know you faced some penalties in the past, and I'm here to make sure that never happens again. So moving forward, I just want to go into now the liabilities and the legality of it, which I know is a concern for you. Is that still a big concern, you would say, moving forward?
Liabilities and legality, yeah. I mean, in general, just time for compliance for us
Absolutely.
is pain in the neck. And so that's definitely something we think about.
Okay, perfect. So I would love to touch base on that. So like we talked about last time, your current payroll services, I know you guys take on the full liability for that. If there's an error, that falls on you. And I know you did have some penalties that you mentioned. So at ADP, we are able to take on that liability and legality of it, so you are never faced with a penalty again. And like you were saying, I know cost is a concern for you right now. I had a buddy of mine who got hit with a penalty for not having his labor posters up. It was $5,000. Like with ADP, that is, you can have years of service with ADP instead of that. So really the long-term benefit is so good, especially when you're growing. The bigger the organization is, the more they try and hit you hard where it hurts. So I really want to stop that from happening. So would that be something you are interested in?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think anything that you can provide that will help us with compliance.
Absolutely.
Our time is very strained.
Absolutely.
As I mentioned earlier, we'd be open to hearing about.
Perfect. I am so happy to hear that. So that is a great thing. I believe we can save you lots of time and lots of pain in the wallet, too, with avoiding those penalties. So next, moving on, I know you have that deal with the Department of Defense, which is a huge deal, and moving forward, background checks for your employees is going to be a very big factor. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. I mean, I think we would always want to make sure we bring on the right people, and we want to make sure we keep them here as well.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So I'm so happy you said that. So we, at ADP, we are able to offer employee background checks through our services as well. That comes with the package that I'm giving to you today. So we validate Social Security numbers, we do county and criminal record checks, and also state searches in our database. So not only are we making sure that you're hiring the best employees, but we also want to help you retain them, because that is a huge thing, especially in the IT space. I've read lots of articles. The turnover rate can be really, really huge and very, very costly sometimes. So moving on to that, if you don't mind me asking, what is your current employee retention rate? What does that look like for you?
So overall, it's not too bad. We've seen a spike recently, though, and we have a few of our top talent, about 20% actually,
Wow.
in the last couple of months.
Wow, that's a very big number. And what kind of effect has that had on your business in trying to bring in new people to that position?
Yeah, I mean, we're recruiting more than we want to be.
Yeah, and that's hard, and that's another cost too. I mean, people don't really realize it, but when you lose that top talent, it takes even more time and money and effort than anything to try and fit those positions back again. So I really think that I could help you with that. Do you know why they're leaving exactly? Do you guys have a retirement plan in place, if you don't mind me asking?
We don't have a retirement plan in place,
okay.
no.
Yeah, definitely. So I brought this article with me today. I think you might enjoy it. So it's one thing, I'm really a big fan of this article. It's awesome. So it's by Willis Towers Watson. So what they did is they went into different corporations and they found out what is the #1 determining factor in either A, are employees leaving or staying. And they found that both had to do with retirement package funds. So that is a huge asset to have as a company. If someone is deciding between this company, company A, company B, they're most likely to go with the company with the retirement with the retirement package. And then as you can see here too, it breaks it down by age group, which is shocking that millennials are really focusing on this, but this is a very big concern too. So I know there's lots of new programs in colleges. You're going to be getting some awesome talent coming out of college, and you're going to want to be able to recruit that. So if ADP was able to offer you a service where we could help you set up an incredible, very appealing retirement service package, is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I think we'd have to take a look at that considering the talent that's left us recently.
Absolutely, and I would be more than happy to set that up. So if it's okay with you, I have a benefits specialist who comes in. Her name is Tammy, so I'm not technically licensed to sell that kind of insurance and all that, but she is fantastic. You're going to love her. She's great. So she can come in and basically explain to you how, with your current, if you were to implement the ADP, how we can actually align that with your current system. So we'll have a payroll integration, tax deferred, and also it's a low-cost price solution too. So we're able to coordinate all those together so they fit awesomely. So is that something you'd like to set up for next Monday?
Timing just doesn't feel right. It's really fast. We've got Thanksgiving next week.
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a call in late December, and we'll set up some time in January.
Okay. Can I just ask you real quick, though, if you don't mind me asking? So this Department of National Defense, when I last talked to you, it sounds like you're going to be starting that within the next month or so. So what would be or what would happen if you didn't implement this today? So, like, let's say you're moving and you have a month till you start with the Department of Defense. What if you were to lose 20% more of your top talent? What would that look like for your organization? What kind of effect would that have?
What do you think, Johnson?
You know, we really don't have a strong policy and procedure handbook in place right now.
Yeah, I mean, it could have a negative impact.
Absolutely. And so there really is no perfect time in anything in life. You just got to take that plunge, and I really want to be there to take that plunge with you. I want to see you guys succeed. I know you guys are going to grow and grow your business even more so with this new contract. So I really think you have nothing to lose meeting with Tammy, even if it's just to learn more, find out more. I think that meeting next Monday, right before Thanksgiving, would be awesome for you guys, just to even learn more about the services. You don't have to sign up for that right away with the retirement service package, but I do think it's something that could really be appealing to getting new talent into your organization. What do you guys think? I can send an Outlook invite for you.
Yeah, we can meet with Tammy next week.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I will set that up. I'll send you an email right after this meeting. And would you like me to come to that meeting?
If you want, that's fine, but if you don't need to, that's okay too.
Absolutely. I'd love to join you if that's okay, because I enjoy Tammy too. You guys are going to love her. She's great. And so I'm glad you brought up the Employee Procedures and Handbook too. So that's another feature of our HR services for the payroll 411. So we have a doc vault in there. So basically you have access in this app to all the different documents, and also you can coordinate job descriptions, policies, so it's right at the employee's fingertips. So it's all run through an app. They can literally go in, and I know in organizations sometimes are like, is that my job to do that job, or is that their job? So it makes it very straightforward. People know what's expected of them. So that is another great feature of our app. So I'm so happy you brought that up. And before we close out today, I just really want to go over the price with you, because I know that's a concern of yours. So I do have those numbers, because I know you wanted some direct numbers from the last time we met. So I know that you're on a biweekly payroll service. So for a biweekly, it would cost you $175.50, and then also, so you're paying that for the 26 weeks. And then also, I just want to tell you this right now, just because I know that once you add an ADP, your business is going to be booming. So I want to give you the heads up on this too. It's still an awesome deal. So after you're at 100 employees and beyond, I know you're at 45 right now, but I see you guys going way beyond 100 pretty soon. So I just want to give you the heads up on this. It'll be $1.25 extra per employee beyond 100 for processing that payroll service biweekly. But I know that can seem like a shocking number at first for some people, but I do want to remind you, once you start growing, those penalties are going to be coming to you, and that is $5,000 each penalty. So for our services, we're giving you that peace of mind. We're letting you get back to the task you want to get back to grow your business, and I believe that it will completely help you and save you time and money in the long run. What do you guys think? Can you see today how I added value, or how we could add value at ADP in both legal issues, taking on that liability, employee background checks, and also really cutting down that cost in the long run? What do you guys think?
This doesn't feel right.
And can I ask why? I would love to address that issue with you, and I just really want to get back down to the bottom of this, because I think we'd be great partners for each other.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're just got so much going on with this new contract.
Yeah.
And the time associated with it, and the other things we need to do to get ready for that. The expense is there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just doesn't feel right now. But you know, next week when you come in with the 401k team, we can relook at things.
Absolutely. And if you want to, I would love for you to just sign this. It's not any, set in stone numbers or anything, but I just want to give you this. It's our contract. Just able to, if you would like to sign it today, that would be fantastic. If we have any adjustments in the numbers, or you decide to back out, I want you to know that we go on a month-to-month contract. So if you are dissatisfied for any reason, it's not this huge commitment. So I know that can seem scary at first too, but I'm telling you, you have nothing to lose and so much to gain in this opportunity, being a month out from this big opportunity you have with the contract. So I can guarantee you, as intimidating as it is now, you're going to have such a peace of mind once you do this. So I'm going to leave this with you. Would you feel comfortable signing this today, or would you like me to bring it to our next meeting on Monday?
Yeah, if you don't mind leaving it with me, Johnson and I will look it over.
Absolutely.
And discuss it when you're here next week.
Perfect. Well, I look forward to that meeting next Monday. I know Tammy's going to be so excited to meet you both as well, so I appreciate your time and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Thank
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good one. you. Thank you, guys.
This is yours. Where are you going to leave that?
That is mine. You're right. And the purse. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Do you need a couple of minutes to do this?
I'm good, but